Libra, what's poppin'? Song that's played for you is Poke It Out. Alright, what you poking out, Libra? Or something sticking out to you, something standing out. A truth that's standing out. His truth is poking out clear as day. Shit, you was probably dealing with a Pinocchio ass motherfucker. And they nose started poking out when they was telling you the truth. And now you see the truth. That brought balance to a situation you were involved in. You may be dealing with another Libra. You don't gotta be though. That's crazy how I got that shit though in the Moon Libra. See, I've been letting things slide and trying too hard. I'm going to just let Whale talk about it. Go ahead, Whale. It's Wale, I know. We just call him Whale. See, look, you may be open about something now. Once upon a time, you may have been defensive. Once upon a time, you may have been closed off in regards to your passions or how you felt about a certain topic or how you felt about a certain idea, a certain way of expressing yourself. But now you're open. Now you feel you're opening up in regards to what you are passionate about. You're not holding yourself back no more. You're poking out. You're sticking out now. Because you know your truth. The Ace of Swords is back on the bottom. Look, you know how you feel. You learn how you feel. You realize, all right, this is how I feel about this. This is my truth. This is what is and what isn't in this situation. This is what's stable. This is a solid way to think. This is a solid way to feel. This is a solid way to express its feminine energy because it's the queen. So this is all about self. All right, so whether you changed how you receive people or you just changed how you receive yourself. But that change, that awareness made you open up. It's like you're blooming now. You feel me? After you watered yourself. And you ain't letting nobody bring no other emotional opinions on how you should feel. Can't nobody add their water to your water. Because your water is pure. You know your water now. Once upon a time on the bottom, you may have been emotionally confused. Look at all those cups. You was just pouring any old drink into your cup. You was sipping on syrup. You was sipping on, I don't know what the fuck you was sipping on, but it was fucking you up once upon a time. It was a bad idea, bad investment. Bad mentalities are just a lower way of thinking and being. But you thought it was a higher way of thinking and being because it brought celebration to you. But then you got a shift in perspective. Some enlightenment was brought to you that made you change your perspective and how you receive something. Now you look at something different. Now you know how you feel, and that's making you bloom and blossom. Now you opening up. You going from a Venusaur to an Ivysaur. I mean, from an Ivysaur to a Venusaur, goddamn. Song goes, let the band play. Understood. I'm telling you now. See, it's like you understood the job. You understood the task. Understood the assignment. Now you know the truth. Now you're not playing around in regards to your passion. Nope, that flipped back. There you go. Someone outside of you may not want something to end though, death in reverse. Or it's like you're not trying to end something. If it's you versus you, you're not trying to end something. You know how you feel about something. Now you opening up to something because you don't want something to end. You feel me? Or someone don't want something to end with you. Someone don't feel like this Libra shouldn't open up regarding their passion. Someone feel like Libra shouldn't close off their emotions and how they feel. Libra shouldn't know how Libra feels. You feel me? Libra should be confused in regards to how they emotionally invest themselves into this partnership, this space with us. But Libra, look, you took the truth, and that truth made you become aware of how you feel, and now you opening up regards to your passion. People outside of you upset. Because now you understand. Now you out of conflict. Yeah, look, someone is outside of you is unbalanced. God damn it. There you go. Someone outside of you is unbalanced, and they don't want a scenario or a space they share with you to end. You feel me? Or it was you once upon a time not ending something, you holding on to something that was unbalanced, put you in the space to be aware of not only the truth. It's like you had to learn the truth the hard way type situation. If this is you versus you were holding on to something that was not beneficial to you, and you had to learn that this wasn't good for you the hard way. And that forced you to take the truth out of a situation and move on along your emotions. That put you in a state to learn how you feel, know what you feel about, and know how to open up. You evolved. You went in battle. All right. You may not have known you were in a battle, but you were in a battle. And then you gained experience. You may have lost a couple rounds, but then in the end you pulled out. Now you know who you are. Look, 10 swords on the bottom. You were in a battle. Once upon a time you were in a battle, but now you're not in a battle no more. You pulled the swords out your back. You healed a mentality or a mindset. If it's you versus someone outside of you, somebody don't want you to be like this. Somebody don't want you to be your true self. Somebody rather you continue to be closed regarding your passion. Somebody rather you continue to be defensive regarding what you're passionate about and what you hold on to. But since you know how you feel now, you're open. You're no longer going a certain way with somebody. You're no longer doing this. You don't see this direction as the right direction to you, for you. You feel me? It's like you were almost letting someone else outside of you lead your life, and you letting them lead your life was making them balanced. But now that you're leading your life, they're unbalanced. Look, I'm telling you, you invested in something once upon a time because it's the body. You invested in something that brought you to a lower state in your reality, or a lower mental space, or a space back instead of a space forward. I get the bag. See, come on now. Look at you. Look at you. Now you don't do shit but get the bag. Get the bag in front of it. I get the bag and flip it in front of it. Look, because you emotionally separated from something. That's what we've been talking about. You became aware of something that fucked you up. It wasn't a nice secret. It wasn't a happy scenario. Because you realized someone was lying to you. Someone was being false. Just for the sake of their balance. You feel me? But now that you realize that, now you're not going that way no more. You separated. I don't feel here anymore. I can't feel here anymore. And that made, since you pulled your emotions back, since you stopped giving your energy to that, you gave your energy to you. You learned who you are. Now you're open. Now somebody outside of you is fucked up. Someone outside of you is unbalanced because you're no longer nurturing something. It's like you're no longer keeping the balance for someone else. You're keeping the balance for you. Look, what I said, you're not expressing yourself to someone no more. And I'm going to end it on this one because that's the 7th card. You ain't being open towards someone no more. You're not going down that road. That road ain't for me, said Libra. I'm going to fuck with you.